Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. Okay, we're going to use the Mythic Tarot for this reading. We're going to get straight into it too. Let's see what's going on in the universe. Okay, we're ready. All right, I can hear my washing machine calling out to me down there. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands coming through. The Ten of Wands talks about closing out a cycle. The wands represent passion. They represent our drive, our inner energies, the way we process things. There is something here that you've been carrying with you for a long time, and it's almost stalled your ability for passion. So you may have lost your passion. You may be trying to find your passion again. You may have been in a situation that's dulled your passion. And there's this need here for you to whet your passion, to get back out there, to do what you want to do. So something's been holding you back. You've been carrying some sort of burden here for a very long time, and the universe is saying it's time to put it down. Have a new start, move forward. Okay, so we have the King of Wands coming through here. We love the King of Wands. He's a beautiful, beautiful person. He's very much standing in his own power. He can be a leader. He is a leader. He's very passionate about what he does. He's very driven. And he understands and sees the direction he goes in, and he goes in that direction. He's very attractive, warm, sensitive. Okay, so we have the Wish card coming through again. I'm loving that the Wish card is coming up all the time. There's something you've been wishing for here. The universe is saying you need to let go of a burden here. I feel like for some of you here, this is taking on this energy of the King of Wands. Let's just pull another card. Eight of Cups, moving away from something. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, denial. Four of Cups, really unhappy. The Magician. Okay, so some of you have got yourself into a situation here. Some of you have got yourself into some sort of situation where you feel stuck. You could be in a relationship, it could be a job, it could be just a situation where you feel you're at the end of your tether and you don't know how to let it go. The universe is saying this is the end of this energy, because you are going to learn to take on the passion of the King of Wands. You're going to go after what you want. You have the Magician here. So the universe ultimately is saying here, you actually have everything you need. You are not stuck. This is the illusion. This is the illusion you're carrying with you. This is the I'm stuck, but not looking at options. So something's about to break here, because you're being stepped into the energy of the King of Wands. So you're going to see how to do this by reigniting your passion. So there is something here that you're going after. I feel like it's some sort of wish here that you want. It's something you've wanted very, very deeply. But up until now, you have been seeing this as unattainable. You have been seeing this as something you couldn't have, something you weren't able to bring in for yourself. The Nine of Cups is telling me your wish is my command. Okay, so Eight of Cups says to me, you are now walking away from the very thing that has held you in place for such a long time. And you can see he's been held in place here. So if we look at, I love this. I love these cards sometimes. See who's sitting in amongst all the wands there. Unable to free themselves. Because they fear or feel this is just too much. I can't get out of it. I'm stuck. I don't know how to move forward. And yet, this is the power you hold here. So there's very much this energy of being able to move away from this energy here. You're doing it with love. You're doing it with love. Whatever this is, you're doing it in a way that's kind to everybody. But you're doing it in a way of love. There is some sort of communication, notification, some sort of conversation coming forward here. Something that you need to do. You cannot stay in this state of denial any longer. The universe is saying you've got to speak up. You've got to speak out. You've got to stand up for what you believe in here. Because you're no longer happy where you are taking this Four of Cups. The same thing over and over again. You have been going through some sort of energy of accepting something over and over again that doesn't serve you. And the universe is saying it's time to move on. You are the magician. All right. All right, so the Hanged Man comes through. So what the universe is saying to you here is you need to look at things from a different perspective. So maybe you are focused on the more negative aspects. For example, if it's a job that you're stuck in and you can't see a way out because you need the money, you need the resources, maybe you need to start doing things differently. Maybe it's looking for a job before you leave. Maybe it's being open-minded about taking action. But the Hanged Man is saying to me here, you need to take time out, have a think, plan, look at things differently, and take the opportunity to really see things from a different perspective. All right. Ooly dooly. And then it hits the fan. We have the Tower coming through. So some sort of action here is creating a problem here. But the Judgment card is here. These are all major arcana here. Oh, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Boom. Wow. Okay, so somebody's really taking action here. There is going to be, I mean, it can't hold off any longer because you have here the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this situation is here, the universe is now saying, we have poked you with a stick. We have told you what you need to do. We have given you the messages. We've asked you to save yourself. I have no idea what that means for you. But this is about the universe saying it to you and you're not listening. You may be going into a little bit of a sort of Hanged Man space here. So you may be putting yourself in some sort of energy of not making a decision. But with these cards here, I'd say the universe is taking it in hand here. There is a change of fortune. There is a change here. Karma has to be released. Something has to be let go here in order for things to happen. So the Tower energy is here. All right, so we have the King of Swords coming through with the Knight of Wands. Wow, this is lovely energy. You really are taking it up here. You're really taking hold of things, cutting things out, moving forward, passion ignited. Definitely. Shoo, Temperance. Wow. All right, I'm going to keep going. Five of Swords coming through. This does look like battleground. Two of Wands, a decision has been made. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Some sort of decision has been made and it's creating such a lot of energy here. Someone is showing great determination. Someone is really making a decision that they want change here. Somebody wants to move forward. Somebody is deciding here through some sort of push from the universe to do something. With the Judgment card, it talks about rebirth. And I look at the Hanged Man and I feel like perhaps someone's gone deep inside with the Tower here, had some huge realization and is now taking action. I feel that the universe has really brought something through here, has shown somebody something, either some sort of epiphany. Something may have happened actually physically in a person's life. It could be some sort of change that has really given this person the jolt or something that they need to move forward here, because karma is closing out. There's been some sort of energy here of completion. The King of Swords tells me that whoever I'm speaking to, you have decided now not to tolerate something any longer. You're finding your passion here and your balance. You're starting to understand your purpose, your destiny. And there is a decision to walk down a different path here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is here. So it could be that somebody is moving towards a person and maybe walking away from another situation. But it can also mean that somebody is walking towards this energy of acceptance, of just realizing that whatever sort of situation they've been in is not good for them. It's not a good situation. So they're deciding here, through their own passion and their own determination, to release something here. It could be releasing a situation, a job, a relationship, but there's this whole energy of release, let go, move on. We've done our time. This is definitely, you know, when you think about rebirth and people sort of having those moments where they realize there's more to life, when they awaken from their slumber. Whoever this is that I'm talking to here, whether this is you or somebody around you or somebody you're dealing with, there's a huge wake-up call coming for this person. So if you've been worried about someone who's been in a dire situation, or a situation that they couldn't see the way out of, I want to tell you this person's finding their inner strength here. They're finding their passion for life. They're finding what they have been missing, and they are about to make a move here. This is something here that is so powerful. It's almost like something has just dropped, a bomb's dropped. It's just so powerful. This person is making a huge decision. If this is you, wow, I couldn't even imagine how hard this has hit home. There's the end of a cycle here. And as I said to you, we have the same person in these wands who's now been set free. Wow, there is a wish coming through here. There is a walking away from something with a sense of love, not regret. There's also this Page of Wands coming through saying that there is the end of some sort of denial, silence, not speaking up for yourself, not expressing yourself, trying to always go under the radar. Maybe you've been the type of person who's never voiced your opinions or your ideas, and you've never spoken up, and all of a sudden now you're getting this voice here. You don't want to put up with the same thing over and over again. You are the magician. You've pulled the tools you need. You're understanding now what you need is here. And I find it quite interesting that there are two paths here, because that is the Two of Wands energy, where you have a choice now to move in a different direction. There is some sort of balance coming through for you here. There's anxiety, but it's like you're not... It's like that you're using these thoughts, this energy to like fuel you now. That's where the difference lies. So instead of letting it go round and round in your head, controlling your every thought, controlling your every energy, you have realized now that you can use that, you can source that fuel to move you forward. It's like using your energy in a different way. It's so that Knight of Wands energy, where you are really like focused in on something and doing something through passion and direction rather than smoldering. Beautiful. So you're using the fire to drive you rather than just sitting there smoldering. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Just get a few more cards for this here. Wow. King of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. The Sun. Wow. Okay. I feel like here, especially with this Seven of Cups here, that someone's seen through some sort of illusion here. So there's very much this energy that someone's been trapped in something because of their way of thinking, their way of perceiving, their way of seeing the world. And they've been trapped in this energy for a very long time. A very long time. So I feel like for some of you here, this may be a relationship that you've been stuck in for a very long time, a way of life, a style, a living, could be a job, but whatever you're doing here, you've been trapped in the illusion that you cannot move from this thing. It could be people getting at you, telling you that. It could be people negatively programming you like you'll never find another job, you're too old, you can't do this, you can't do that. Programming. And for some of you, this could be family members trying to hold you in place. But you've seen through this illusion now. There's no doubt about it. Look at this. And you're understanding your own power here. You're understanding this power you have to make your dreams come true and bring some joy and happiness back into your life. Wow, what an amazing reading. Whew, and quite exhausting too. All right, we're going to read from, I pulled some decks out I haven't used before. This is the Ask and It Is Given deck. So we're going to read a card from here. They're very similar by the looks of it to the Law of Attraction ones in that they're both double-sided. Oh, okay, we have two. We have action. All right. Oh, look, there's an elephant. That's beautiful. I'll read this one first. Since every request is granted, I feel no competition, and nor should you. Each point of view matters. Every request is granted. There is no end to the universal resources that fulfill these requests, and there is no need to the answers to the never-ending stream of questions. And for that reason, there is no competition. Okay. The most powerful law in the universe. Every thought vibrates, every thought radiates a signal, and every thought attracts a matching signal back. We call that process the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So if you're matching the vibration of the very thing you want, it can't escape you. It can't get away. I will leave you with that. Have a wonderful day.